Good morning. It's Wednesday, May the 15th. We're halfway through May already. This is Captain Marty Brill. Got a lot of things going on. I'm in Hatteras this morning, and I'll be back to tell you why I'm in Hatteras and what's going on.
I'm sitting here with Captain Andy Ennis of Old North State Charters. And Andy, it seems as if you catch fish or you crash your boat trying to catch fish.
Well, Justin, here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. When I get on my boat in the morning, it reeks of excellence. No one can hang with my stuff. I'm just a big old hairy American fishing machine. You ain't first, you're last. Check out what I do online at oldnorthstatefishing.com. If you want to catch some fish, let's go.
What could possibly be more fun than watching a bottlenose dolphin swim and play in the water right beside you? Hop aboard Harbor Star Dolphin Tours at Wanchese Marina and witness this remarkable animal up close. The Harbor Star is a spacious 50-foot vessel with a wide, shady canopy that runs 2-hour trips multiple times a day, including a breathtaking sunset cruise. To book your tour, go online to wanchesemarina.com and click Harbor Star Dolphin Tours. See the majestic bottlenose dolphin up close with Harbor Star Dolphin Tours.
Well, I've returned to the place where I got my North Carolina fishing career started in Hatteras Village. It's the 30th annual Hatteras Village Offshore Open. It's a big deal. I mean, last night at registration, I think unofficially it's around 69 boats. They had 43 last year, so it's a big increase. That's a good sign for all the other tournaments coming up. You know, the economy is maybe providing these people with a little better opportunity to go fishing the inlet. Down here is a little better than it has been, thanks to some dredge work. So the turnout is really, really good. And they will fish 3 out of the next 4 days, their choice, and we'll wrap it up Saturday evening. So the weather looks like it's going to be tolerable mostly, although last night it was blowing and raining down here, so we'll see. That's what's going on with the tournament. I'll let you know about standings and things as the week goes on. Also, offshore fishing has been blackfin tuna, a few mahi, a few wahoo, and a pretty good blue marlin bite. I was talking to Captain Buddy Hooper last night and Captain Ron Whitaker, and both of them were saying there's quite a few blue marlins out there, and there are some big ones too. That's where you're going to get the most points in the tournament, so that is good. There are also categories for the most billfish points, the biggest billfish, and then tuna, dolphin, wahoo categories, and things like that. Each boat has a crew of like 6 people on it, and so they'll team up. It's a lot like NASCAR. They have a captain, a mate, sometimes 2 mates, 3 or 4 anglers. It's definitely a team sport. All right, so down to Oregon Inlet on kind of what was kind of a rough day. Most of the fleet got out, picked out a pretty decent day on the yellowfin tuna like they've been doing. I did not see much in the way of dolphin or mahi fishing, but it's pretty much all tuna. There was 2 big eyes caught that I'm aware of. So that is something each day somebody is getting lucky and catching a 100 to 150 pound big eye tuna. They're probably the rarest of the tuna that we catch, and they love an overcast day, which yesterday was. So got all that going on. Closer into the beach, king mackerel, amberjack, Spanish mackerel, and drum, especially down Hatteras way. You know, there's been a big school of drum that the guys been working on. Sometimes they're on the ocean side of the inlet, sometimes they're back in the sound, but they are there. That's the important thing. What else is going on? We will talk a little bit about surf and pier fishing. It's been good. These 6 to 8 pound bluefish have been pretty plentiful. We've had a really good sea mullet bite. My old friend Dave Radke, aka Fogbank, he filled a cooler up with them day before yesterday. So you get out on the piers and get one of what's considered one of our best eating fish in our area, which is the sea mullet. You can go for that. I mentioned there's the bluefish. There's also a few puppy drum, a scattered black drum, a little bit of a bite going on Little Bridge. There's been a little bit of a speckled trout bite going on there. They keep that pretty covert. That's on the Manio Nags Head Causeway. There's also been a few specks starting to be caught around the old Umstead Bridge over the last couple of days, so that's good as well. We will talk to you more about that fishing when we talk about the Pamlico Sound in our backcountry, and I'll do that in just a moment.
Ready to enjoy the Outer Banks the way it was meant to be enjoyed? Then you're ready to take the whole family to Jeanette's Pier in Nags Head. Start with a walk on the 1,000-foot-long pier to watch the sunrise, or a reel in the catch of the day. Some of the best fishing on the East Coast is right here at Jeanette's Pier. Plus, Jeanette's Pier plays host to various events throughout the year, including professional surfing events. For the best day you'll have on the Outer Banks, go to Jeanette'sPier.net or give us a call at 252-255-1501. Jeanette's Pier, milepost 16.5, Nags Head.
As I mentioned, there's a speckled trout, a puppy drum, a bluefish back in the sounds. Now, the numbers I've heard, and people are very secretive about, but I've heard that the speckled trout bite is pretty good. That's a boat fishery for the most part. Doesn't have to be a big boat. In fact, a lot of the fishing is done by kayak in some of our estuaries. So got all that going on. There's a little bit of activity now on ribbon fish. Some of those are in the sound, some are in the ocean. So the variety is kind of the spice of life right now. We'll keep you posted as that goes on. There's great opportunities for both guided professional trips with backcountry boats or do-it-yourself opportunities in your own boat. There's also plenty of opportunity for fishing from the shore or a pier. So go out and wet a line. You're not going to catch them in the motel room, but that's the report for you. And I will be back tomorrow with some tournament standings and more fishing news.